That's it, this is for GP. Today I'm gonna describe the reasons why I changed my mind about parawing downwinders. About a year ago I did a video of why I like the F1 plume, which is still current, I still like it for free riding, as I was saying, in which I mentioned that my downwind disciplines, favorite disciplines were foil drive and wing. And the parawing wasn't too appealing to me at the time, because I thought it was mandatory to have a big board, like mid-length style, which I hated it, notice the past tense, and a bigger foil, like an Eagle A90. And that was actually partially true at the time, because when you're learning, you definitely want to have a big board and a big foil, because the parawing doesn't pump as a wing. What I didn't know yet is that once you learn and become decent at it, then you can handle the overpower better, and you can go with as small of a board and as small of a foil. There's another thing that changed in 1 year, and that's the gear. Huge difference. Both three components that I'm going to describe here, parawing, board, and foil, that I have at the moment, or I can use at the moment, are way better than what was available at the time. So things are changing. Foiling world is rapidly evolving, and it's absolutely, it seems like a cliche, a wonderful time to be a foiler. If you got some money in the bank to spend, because it is expensive, but this is the best way I can think of for my life to spend money is on foil gear. I'm not even travel anymore to try to save something, because Maui is so good, I don't really need to. I'd rather buy foils and parawings and stuff. Okay, let's start. Let's start from the parawings. I got myself a 2.5 and a 3.5 F1 Quest. So the parawings got better because they now can handle the overpower better, particularly the Quest. They got shorter lines, less lines, particularly the Quest, so they're really good for downwinders. It's easier to collapse, stash them, and redeploy them. A lot better than they used to be a year ago, believe it or not. So the 2.5 is in the backpack, bought on Amazon, just in case. The 3.5 here, I hope you can see it, it's in my Kaohi stash belt, which I'm liking because it's so big it even fits two parawings inside. I usually launch with the 3.5 because I want to make sure I get out quickly. I go out a little bit, stash the thing in the stash belt and do the whole run, and then if I don't do mistakes, and then when I get to Kaohi, I reach for the backpack here. I don't want to do it here. This is an easy to open one because it's got this kind of opening, you know. I don't want to undo it, and pull the 2.5 out of the backpack, wrap it, launch it, and everything goes good. I go in dry, not overpowered on the 2.5 because it's usually a lot windier at Kaohi, and everything is dry. The board is a Quantum Foiling. It's a new company. It's my friend Maurizio who does them in Maui. He's got a long experience in board building. It's hollow. He's got his own proprietary secret technology inside. I have no idea what's inside other than it's hollow. And this is a 5.8 by 21.5, I think, by 80 liter, and it weighs 3.3 kilos, 7.2 pounds, with inserts for foot straps, back and forth, and handle in the bottom. So if I ask him to make a board without inserts and handle, it would be 3 kilos, less than 7 pounds. For me, it's shocking. I never lifted a board so light. The first time I lifted, I almost threw it up in the air, and that happens to everybody who goes there, try to lift the thing. So what I thought about mid-length board and why I hated them so much is that because I was experiencing that the swing weight, both in the pumping and in the yawing and carving, was killing the performance. And if the board is 5 or 6 kilos or more, that's still true. But when you got 3 kilos total, you don't feel the swing weight in the turns and in the pumping. It's also extremely stiff. Again, whatever magic recipe he used inside, I have no idea. And so it's extremely efficient. I don't feel like I'm riding a 5.8, which is not a long one by any means, but it's definitely longer than a 5-footer. I don't feel like that is a handicap at all. So thank you so much, Maurizio, because I am part of the test team, and I get the privilege to try these wonderful boards. Again, the lightest board I've ever tried. Let's move on to the foil. I'm gonna link in the description the video of the review of the Orca 600 by F4 that I posted a few months ago. I was so stoked about That foil, I called it the best downwind foil I've ever tried. It still is. When I ordered it, because that was a demo, so I had to own it, together with the 75 AX mast, which for me remains the best, the one that matches my weight and everything and riding style. I also ordered a 685 Orca. I wasn't too sure, but I thought, okay, maybe that'll work for parawinging. Guess what? It works really well. It's freaking perfect for parawinging. Thanks to the Orca 685, I can tackle light wind and small bump conditions that in my old foil setup, I needed an Eagle A90 to tackle. And the Eagle A90, wonderful foil, but it's too slow for my advanced tastes. This one isn't slow at all. It just can handle those conditions because the whole setup has such a reduced drag, then it doesn't slow down, it doesn't come down. The combination with the light board and very stiff, it's lethal in a good way. Let's say I make a mistake and go in one of those black holes that I am very slow and very low. Boom, 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 boom. That would be the pumping. The whole thing regains altitude in a magic way. It's not magic, it's just a 3 kilo of weight of luck thereof, and the wonderful foil with very little drag allow me to recover situations in which I'm going super slow, and and it's still, instead, when it's bigger section or stronger wind, it's fast and fun. Let's go. Always tricky here because there's not much wind, and I don't like to paddle, but today's a windy day. I'll get a gust, hopefully. We try to be ready for it. There we go. And I move on my knees because I'm way faster without legs in the water, and I think I'm good now for the channel. See the parawing, it still needs a little bit of. There you go. I am about to collapse the parawing because I'm on a good bump. Oh my God, well, it's not going to be a small bump demonstration of everything I was talking about, but it's going to be awesome anyway because the conditions are pretty good. Okay, get rid of this thing. Yeah, it was already a little mistake, but still, keep pumping. This setup, it never stops. Wonderful. Okay, I think I want to stash the parawing already. I'm gonna turn the stash belt around and the camera because that's where the camera is attached. I like that the wind is not too strong, so hopefully there is not so much wind noise. Okay, nice. You see what I mean about the turning ability of a 5/8? I don't mind it at all because it's 3 kilos. I don't feel it. Okay, good section right there. Where am I shooting? Woo, big one. Fast section. Giant slalom kind of lines. Okay, I'm gonna squeeze into this one here. Whoa. Really super fun carby. Look at this. Well, I'm riding some really good gear, I can tell you that, and I'm pretty stoked because foiling is pretty much all I do. Foil every day. That's what makes me happy. Whack. And it's gonna go like this unless I fall or do some mistakes all the way to Kaohi. So it's like 25 minutes of pure, unrestricted fun with nobody inside. Pretty slow right here, and I'm intentionally not really doing some particularly good lines, but look, pumping, I lost some altitude, I started pumping, and the thing came up again. Because if you try to take off on a plane, the lighter the plane, the easier it is to take off. You gotta win gravity. Sorry, this is really fun. You realize the turns, I hope you can see the radius of those turns in the video. I know the camera is old, not a 360 camera. I don't have a drone following me or anything like that. But as I said, I spend my money on foil gear, not on camera gear. Sorry, this is what you get. All right. So, yeah, if you want to beat gravity, it's easier with something light. What a phenomenal concept, GP, huh? Let's see. What do I do now? Nothing. Look, patiently wait for the next more exciting section, which if I pump hard, I get in front of that. Not even that hard. Okay, now I'm gonna get some speed, try to get in front of this one, up and over it, no problem. I'm still gonna use the 600, of course. I use it for the second run of the day when it's windier. You can see it's not that windy. Bumps are good, yeah, don't get me wrong. Look at this one. Okay, let's do some slow. I'm gonna put a pole right on this bump and go over this one and then do another turn right here. You guys, this is phenomenal. I apologize for having misjudged the parawing discipline so badly, actually, yeah. But it did get better, as I was saying. Again, this is not a slow foil. This is not like 1,000 foil like I see most people, I would say, parawinging. This is 690 and an extremely low drag setup and a 3 kilo board. No wonder I freaking loving it. Ooh, good one for me there. And yeah, there we go, no problem. Fade this way, carve this way. Oh, so fun. Oh, it's already Kaohi. That's the problem. It's too quick. Okay, so I'm now gonna get ready. As soon as I'm on a good bump, look at this thing's. Kidding me? I think I want to retrieve the 2.5, even though I don't think I really need it. Just to show off the procedure. Okay, so I'm reaching for the backpack. You guys cannot see it. Oh, I need to pump in front, and I can do it while I'm working the backpack here. So I open the backpack now. I'm gonna grab the wing by the harness line. Hopefully it comes out, no problem. There it is. So now I got a 2.5 in my hands. You will notice I put a little strap with a buckle that I made, because when I pull it out of the backpack, I definitely want to have the parawing to come up together. This I put it in the stash belt. Oh, which now is on the back. Now I can reach there. Got distracted for a moment, so I got a pump. There you go. I can reach for the stash belt in the back, and I'm safely storing away that little strap. The cost of that strap is about $2, so even if I lose it, I can make 10 more. Woo! I still have the thing in one bundle here, and soon I'm gonna make sure I I need to do it now because they're a little more downwind and coming with a little upwind reach. I need to make sure there's no tangles and it's all clean. This is a really good bump. And so let's start downfish. It depends a lot how you put it away. Okay, I'm not looking at the ring now. Of course, the idea is to do the whole thing. Again, don't quote me on the harness lines because I'm still experimenting. It does look good. How easy was that? Everything dry. Sick. Really windy. With a 3.5 I'll be struggling. I'm tight, I can go in quite a bit and everything is dry.